Good morning, Buggy.
This story is about Cairo, a pit bull who looks tough on the outside but has a big, warm heart. When we first met him, we got to know him not by his appearance but by his heart. When we first saw Cairo, he was wandering the streets, helpless and lost. He was so weak that his bones were visible, and he flinched at every movement. When a hand approached his head, he immediately pulled back, as if he were afraid it would hurt him. Who knows what others had put him through before, but his eyes seemed to silently tell the story of what he had experienced. I will never forget the day I first brought him home. The moment we stepped through the door, he understood for the first time what it meant to be at home. His tail was wagging so fast it looked like he was about to start a mini storm. He was jumping around the room with small steps, tilting his head to the side. He seemed to feel safe, loved, and that he finally belonged somewhere. That moment, it will remain in my heart forever. Then he noticed his food and water bowls. He couldn't believe his eyes. He now had his own space, a home, an owner, and most importantly, a life where he could live without fear. As the days passed, the fear that had been ingrained in him gave way to trust. Anxiety faded, replaced by joy and affection. He was no longer just a dog. He was the source of joy in the house. Cairo is now 5 years old. Like a typical pit bull, he has a strong, muscular body and impressive eyes. When people first see him, they may think, could this dog be dangerous? But if they got to know him, they would immediately realize that behind those big eyes lies endless love. Mealtimes were a special source of excitement for him. When I pick up his food bowl, he can't stay still with excitement. He's a little impatient, I admit, but that's one of his cute traits. One of Cairo's funniest habits is his reaction when I don't take him to certain places. Especially when we don't visit my grandparents, he pouts. Sometimes we had to leave him at home because there were other dogs at their house that weren't always friendly. But Cairo doesn't really understand that, of course. The expression on his face as he watched me leave, it was like he was giving me the cold shoulder. But whenever I come home, he's right there beside me. No sulking, no holding a grudge, just love and unconditional devotion. Cairo is also a wonderful big brother. He gets along very well with the other dogs in the house, especially our kittens. His approach to cats is so gentle, you have to see it to believe it. He lies next to them, watches them, and waits over them to make sure they don't get hurt. He's like their guardian angel. But what makes him happiest is cuddling. For Cairo, there's nothing better than curling up on a couch and spending hours with his family members. Warmth, security, love. He feels it all in those moments. And we feel his love every day, every second. I don't own him, actually. He is a member of our family. And as his mother, I do my best every day to give him my love, attention, and trust. Because Cairo deserves it more than anything. Cairo taught me, my children, and everyone who shares this house something. Appearances can be deceiving, but love, it never lies. If you've heard this story, perhaps you've gotten to know Cairo a little bit. And maybe one day, if you meet another Cairo, you'll give them a chance to get to know you. Because sometimes, the ones who change our lives are exactly those people. Don't forget to subscribe for more beautiful stories.